During non-pandemic times, LAMP Campus Ministry, which is the campus ministry supported by Advent that I serve as pastor, hosts regular late-night study breaks for students in Morningside Heights. On these evenings, we throw open the doors of the church where we meet and welcome hundreds of people, students and food insecure neighbors, into the church, where we serve thousands of pancakes, pounds and pounds of bacon and sausage, and more coffee than anyone should possibly be drinking at midnight. We have a feast spread for those who come in, but the first step is getting folks to come through the door. So you might think that unlimited free midnight breakfast would be an easy sell among hungry college students. In fact, it's not. Somehow, from the first 5 minutes after they step out of their parents' minivans, college students in the city become quintessential little New Yorkers and instinctually know to put in earbuds, avoid eye contact, and scurry by anyone approaching them on the street. Most students walking by this church on Broadway assume that there is fine print somewhere in the invitation, that free pancakes will be dispensed only after giving a donation or signing up for an email list or quite possibly repenting and praying the sinner's prayer. We have to say things over and over again like, really, there's no catch. We promise. Believe it or not, though, students in the ministry fight over who gets to do this job of being invitational, as we call it. Much of that joy that they find in standing in the steps and calling out to people comes from watching the understanding dawn on the students we invite in that there actually really is no catch. That this church is a place where they can come just as they are and just rest and receive good gifts freely for absolutely no reason at all. And our students love doing this inviting because they know that the welcome that they're extending is genuine, that there actually is no bait and switch here, just an invitation to each person to come as they are and stay as long as they're being fed. I'm sharing this story because I know that it can be intimidating to invite others to church. I think part of that is that we are so used to a culture of consumerism that we subconsciously assume that we're selling something to other people when we extend an invitation. And that feels icky. But I truly believe that deep joy can be found when we remember that what we're doing is in fact inviting other hungry people to a feast or a party where we have been welcomed and had our hungry bellies fed, whether it's with actual pancakes, right? Or with a much needed word of hope, or the love of community in a lonely and isolating world. So if you get that icky feeling, I encourage you to remember that there is no bait and switch, that there's no catch, only the opportunity to draw the circle wider and invite more people to a community that insists that God's love is freely given and unconditional, and that everybody, no matter what, is welcome at the party.